Ant-Man is relaxing in San Francisco when seismic tremors cause panic across the city. Reports of a massive underground creature emerge. Cassie informs Scott of a strange energy signature originating beneath the city, pointing to Megalon's emergence. Ant-Man shrinks and investigates. Ant-Man encounters Megalon for the first time as it bursts through a subway tunnel, causing chaos. Scott narrowly avoids debris. Scott returns to full size and contacts Hank Pym for advice. They theorize Megalon is drawn to the city's energy sources. Megalon attacks a city power plant. Ant-Man, using his shrinking and growing abilities, tries to divert the creature's attention. Scott discovers Megalon is vulnerable to concentrated sound waves. Cassie rigs an improvised sonic weapon. In a tense confrontation, Scott uses the sonic weapon to weaken Megalon, but the creature retreats underground before being subdued. Scott and Cassie regroup at Hank's lab to assess the damage. They realize Megalon's burrowing is destabilizing the city. Megalon resurfaces near a military base, drawn by its energy reserves. The army's attacks prove ineffective. Scott shrinks to sabotage Megalon's limbs, targeting its joints with Pym particle-enhanced explosives. While assisting remotely, Cassie's location is compromised as Megalon senses her signal. Scott rushes to save her. Megalon retreats underground again. Scott and Cassie use a tunneling drone to pursue it. Megalon ambushes them in the tunnels, causing the drone to crash. Scott quickly shrinks Cassie to protect her from debris. Ant-Man uses Pym particles to destabilize the tunnel ceiling, temporarily trapping Megalon. Resurfacing near the Golden Gate Bridge, Megalon begins to attack, threatening to bring the structure down. Scott enlarges a tanker truck filled with explosives to weaken Megalon, knowing it could harm himself in the process. With Scott injured, Cassie uses the sonic weapon to finally incapacitate Megalon. Megalon collapses and is restrained by government forces. Scott and Cassie are praised for their bravery. Back at the lab, Scott reflects on the risks of such battles and the toll they take on those involved. A news report warns of another creature stirring in the Pacific Ocean. Scott gears up, ready for the next challenge.